Three-pointer, Graham does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Down low. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by MP. Ayton's got 6 points.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Graham finds Williamson. And it's denied.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion's shot hard right there, but he's smart. And he plays into it, getting the personal.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Phoenix's ball. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Graham, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix with a huge 37-point. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the five for Monty Williams. We've got Nance. MP is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. If you've been hooping in the neighborhood or in the rec, you may have come across this familiar group.
Oh, too strong for you!
Yep, Team 2K TV is back, and they've been putting in the time, and they're ready to take you on. If you've watched last season, you know that
just a magnificent sunset illuminating the metropolitan area of Greater Houston, the most populous city in Texas. It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche. Allie, take it away.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Larry Nance is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's MP. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for Houston, Green and Tate on the perimeter. Al Horford out there with Christian Wood. And it's Wall in at the one. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Wood. Now Green, covered by MP. And And that one's good. Green.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Wall gets the bucket.
Wall is so strong, he's able to brush off contact and still find ways to creatively score.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Make some noise.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Bridges outside. And here's MP from outside. Horford pulls it in. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's MP. He picked up 39 in their last win against New Orleans.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Green against MP. Pass to Wall, takes a 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Wall's got 5 points.
Wall actually can score from anywhere on the floor, but he likes to keep the triples flowing, just to keep the defense on its toes and respecting his jump shot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Green for 3. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP outside. Aiden. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Ball against Wall. Poke loose. And now the Suns fast break. MP against Green. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Al Horford. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And here's MP from outside. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Get loud for your Quad City.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
All right, fans, that was your Quad City Texans. Make some noise.
Pass to Augustine. Outside Nwaba. To the inside. Here's Martin. The Rockets with another miss. The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Augustine. Booker defending. Here's Martin. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP, that one's good.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Augustine. 5 to shoot. Pass to Şengün. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on.
And Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got DJ Augustine. Kenyon Martin is out there with David Nwaba. And it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Augustine. He's closely guarded. Johnson against Nwaba. Back to Augustine. It's hauled in by the Suns.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
MP, the pass to Booker. Back to MP. Inside. Here's Šarić. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
MP, the pass to Šarić. Back to MP. Outside Booker. From 13. Again, the Suns good for 2.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Timeout called. Houston. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
The last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Both teams will make substitutions. Wall, the pass to Tatum. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Nance. Wood misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Shot is good by Nance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wall, the pass to Wood. Wall against Paul. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Aiden. Back to MP. To the paint. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
MP, the pass to Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ayton's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
For Houston, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Houston calls timeout.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
All right, fans, get out of your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wood finds Horford. Ayton against Wall. Horford outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Wall, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A clear look for Green. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Green's got his second basket of the game.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Down low. Here's Nance. And he makes it on the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Back to Wall. Outside Tate. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP up top. 21 points in the game. The shot's good. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, so do you think you deferred to your teammates just a bit too much in this one?
We won, didn't we?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some pretty solid scoring opportunities there. And
Look, everybody makes mistakes during the course of the game. That happens. But if you add up all the positive and the negative, and you walk away with the win, that's all that matters, right?
yeah, okay, well, thanks, MP. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Frank.
Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our, hey Ma, hey NG, hey One,当然都是贵宾，我是一个比你球更高的卫星，嘿Zwan, yeah, AP， 按下宝宝按钮 让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个狂会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 透射 B2K， 海豹部队天天会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，
头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把全球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个狂会议。给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
毛带头顶着香牛仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，前门下还在补贴的超会车，手表上戴转台上看不见到底。点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。没有空没有空还有觉得宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在府区录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个狂会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Yeah. Hear that. And then, yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stuntin' turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you blocked again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I put a in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, lead them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off right, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run up in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave me my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, Barricado, tunnel under just like a El Chapo. Back up on my me no send no stamps. You get a whole squad on some. This that church is on the mud. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click. Small room full of could become a tomb or a nuisance. Shit, my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew of. That's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yes, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lot, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah. I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt. That's the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first. Watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. Tent so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, better pray for the down. Still got the on payroll. Whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grab, I'ma chain with them, put a block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my, need my. I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't get what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to give me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never will look like in the photo. This gon' make them feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin'. I'm my wife for photo. I already know. Rose. All I need is Rose. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't last, don't get through it all. That's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull up flexing on it like a road. I might tell you, girl, you cute, but ballin' like God. Standing on the table. Baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, but like don't last, don't been through it all. That's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on all this court. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know. Rose, make it turn up, baby, turn up when I. You already know.
Gon' turn up and get at the bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me up. Checked up the temperature, I forgot this cash. Checked the flex on it. We're talking that I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but guess with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VVS froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need a translator for this. So many anxieties, I'm stand on call. Ice spaghetti, y'all. I so cold. Beat up the. Amelia fool, she keep all the secrets. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide and bang. Say none of my complaint for the campaign.
Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on.
Keep it lighter.
You know how I get to when I turn it on.
Got a couple models that
can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, but life don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. Remember you won't tell nobody, no. Remember you won't tell nobody, no. Roses. Roses.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Hey! Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I, we the precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you wash it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take you stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Well, listen to me silent, well, listen to me lyrics. I been in man, they and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I whip the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Galileo, you watch you on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I. The precious cup. I tell myself for no one, nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls, they're going crazy. I know the girls love some, all of them are on come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. The precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This bitch trilly, I'm foolish pride. Crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rubber chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
I don't know. My loss is head. Try to run, try to fly, try to flow. Channels on top of the dress. Baby, you down to bless up. Gotta watch how you address us. Playing no games, no dress up. I got an idea. Let's wild night in my hood, y'all getting right here. Got me a war nominated before me and shit. Let straight before me and this shit. As a minor law talking to the fuck ordinance. Rabbit's cold, I suppose. Maybe that's what life is. Hey man, you, David, you, ease up, ooh yeah, please up, who cares, who there, do what, wake up. We want, hands up, hey you, system, hey you, they too, yeah you bet, do the dance, you boy, get low, not me, boy please, what up, you next, two go, who's that, ring, your number, bing, talk it up, who vote. Rabbit's cold, I suppose.
Shit, no, from the north, it ain't Santa Claus. Brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it low. But it ain't working, my struggle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a steam team, got port side. Get it to do it. Port side, gotta voice my opinion on the when you are bad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Full strings like a guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful color greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul.
Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and take. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got two
get off your like your is fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm A-sick, I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs, and the faders. Tell assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm alternate. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying on mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama. Put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament. All just with a pen and page.
You can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man. Fight to pilot, now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my f***s out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how somewhere along the way he went from Huey to Eddie Munster. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you risk, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they gon' let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be having to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be having to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off a Red Boulevard where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand, then they ran when there go the laws, and I packed up a bag and I up north on the path of a star, and I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing.
Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift of my son, and plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when a rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my passion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All the people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening.
right, this week we're taking you through every mode in NBA 2K22 and talking about what's new. So first we are starting with My Career, and I am joined by the producer of My Career, Ben Bishop. It's been way too long since you've been on the show. Welcome back to 2K TV.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
So I know My Career.
And just about to get underway as the starting five have. We welcome you to Nache and GA. It's all you.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a power.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Johnson. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Larry Nance out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Levine against MP. Levine looking around. Can't connect from short range. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP fires from way outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a three-game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Levine passes to Vucevic to stop the run. The Bulls keep it alive. Levine against Ayton. And the shot goes down.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. When Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And here is Bridges. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic, MP, no good.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
MP outside. Nance. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Right side, Ball. Kick out to Levine. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
MP from deep three-point land. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup.
Well, this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bulls trail by 11.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Booker in for Chris Paul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Johnson. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And so here's Phoenix after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. 9-point game. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Wasted no time on that one. That's now 17 points for MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
DeRozan scanning the floor. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's White.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
No good on the quick three. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 20 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
It's on JaVale McGee.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
MP, no good. McGee against DeRozan. Steps back and fires. And it's off the back rim. No good. MP outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 93 points in the game. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And Dario Saric, last season signing a 3-year deal to remain with the Phoenix Suns, and he's transitioned to the reserves.
Get this time in a role, you know, you coming from the bench, you know, that's the coach.
And quality
coming out of the
for the whole new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Levine's checked in for White, and Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Taking a look at the Bulls, the wingmen Levine and Williams. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 5.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. That bucket in no time at all. And it's now 26 points for MP.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Vucevic. He dishes it to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Levine with it, now guarded by Ayton. Levine can't hit.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ball. He takes it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
MP outside. From deep three-point range. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Number 15.
Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Ball surveying the defense. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Larry Nance. Paul out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, You couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
Paul kicks to MP. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Zach LaVine. Suns leading by 19 points. And here's MP for three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
MP against White. Clock at 6. MP, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to DeRozan. Elbow shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The three from MP. Connects. Again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Quite a while now. We had been presenting you with a cinematic experience to kind of kick off your NBA career, but it had been in a fairly linear way. We just kind of brought you along through the...
A beautiful view of the Tower Bridge here in Sacktown, the site of our entertainment tonight. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it. I've been here, grind."
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Larry Nance is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for Sacramento, inside it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Shot clock at 3. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now Fox. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be. In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
And the Kings call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
That was your 916 crew. Make some noise, fans.
We played just over a minute here in the first. It's stolen by MP. Here's Ayton. And the layup falls.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Fox against Paul. Pass to Bagley. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Holmes. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Back to MP. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
MP's got 9.
I just love the ball movement.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harris passes to Barnes. And here's Harris. Harris is doubled. Fox outside. Clock at 6. Back to Harris. To stop the run. Driving inside. He's off on that one. Nice D from Nance. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Back to Paul. Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Davis against MP. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Mitchell finds Davis. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. He's got 18.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Davis from long range. They get it back. The Suns have gone a perfect 7 for 7. MP against Mitchell. And McGee with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Davis. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket by MP.
He's off to a fantastic start.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Davis. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from MP. Takes it inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Drills it from deep. After just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Suns ahead. They lead by 14. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Alex Len is out there with Chimezi Metu. Then it's Terrence Davis. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Harkless in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Payne.
Substitution for the Suns.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. From deep, MP. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Barnes. 14 points for him last game against Boston. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Suns have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
MP way outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Fox double team. Pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Bagley. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 36 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Kings, Gary.
And Harris drops them both. So it's Phoenix now. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Sacramento again missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
From the arc.
Come get it.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. With some arc. Oh, MP with a block. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Suns ahead. They lead by 8. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. MP is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Larry Nance. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Holmes, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
MP outside. From deep. And they recover it. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 45 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
With the timeout. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Bagley. Harkless comes in for Barnes. Davis, he's checked in for Harris. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP, the pass to Nance. Stolen by Holmes. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Mitchell finds Davis. Up top, Holmes. Saric covers. Outside, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The three. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Pass to Lynn. Mitchell against Saric. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 48.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
To it so far. One thing I think is also exciting too, I don't think I can give away a whole lot yet, but you know, we've adopted the idea of seasons in all of the modes in the game this year, including My Career and In the City. So we have some really cool things planned for Season 2, Season 3, and beyond. So the old favorite 2K characters, we saw some of them in 2K21 last year. They'll make an appearance in future seasons. So keep your eyes open and get.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. MP is out there with Paul. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Ayton. And it's Nance in at the 4 slot. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Prince. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. As we look ahead to the playoffs, Brent, what surprised you in your first postseason appearance going back to 1997.
I think the details, Kevin, really are the most incredible part of playoff basketball is how deep and how good do you assess what it is the other team is bringing to the table. Their playbook then becomes something that you know quite well. You understand the matchups and the tendencies of your matchup, and that kind of level of detail is just incredibly impressive.
Well, Greg, here we have the season winding down, and at this point, MP has to be the Rookie of the Year for most voters.
His body of work as a rookie is too impressive to ignore. If the vote was held today, I think he'd run away with the award.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ball against Russell. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
We played just over a minute here in the first. A nice shot by MP.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Ball against Russell. Passes it to Prince. Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. With some arc. That one goes in. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Misses off the right iron.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Ball against Prince. A 3 from MP. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 11. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards kicks to Prince. And the pass to Russell.
2 minutes.
Over Paul. Russell, no good. Suns leading by 11. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Prince. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that on that play.
Shoots the 3, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from MP. MP's got 21 in the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Outside Edwards. No good on the 3.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And there's the bucket from MP.
for 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game. And it's Towns missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
It's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Naz Reid out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played superbly. He scored 48 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Pass to McGee. And here's MP for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here's McDaniels, guarded by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Booker dishes to MP. Takes the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
3.
Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
McDaniels kicks to Beasley. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
MP against Beasley. Back to Reed. Beasley up top, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake.
So it's Phoenix up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere. And
losing.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt, I've been packed, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been the innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars foolish, full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mass feelings. Still a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God blessed you like an African. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream matching them. Manifestation, not magic, anticipation when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine. Feeling blue, nothing new was dark, but I still shine.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt, I've been packed, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been the innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it.